Now, First Alert Weather with Chief Meteorologist Tom Messner.
Well, I can vouch for the fact that the day turned out very nice. At least it started nice. We had the sunshine and then the clouds rolled in. So yeah, we decided to hit the slopes today. And you can see Tyler is in there, and down at the end, Leanne showed up. Yeah, that was kind of neat. And see the guy next to Tyler in between he and Leanne? Well, that is Ray. And Ray is in charge of the newscast right now. And he's probably flipping out in the back room, but hey, you know, what are you going to do? This is what it looks like at Stowe right now. It is 26 degrees. We've got a southwest wind at 9. Notice the wind picking up a little bit by later in the day, but boy, it actually turned out to be pretty good. Although visibility, you know, in terms of the lack of sun, starts to get tough to see where the snow is. But had a great time. It is 35 degrees Middlebury. Right now, 38 Lebanon, 30 degrees in Saranac Lake. Temperatures coming down a little bit tonight, but boy, not much. Thinking a low, really still in the 30s. We are expecting some snow showers, but that's relatively early. They're going to move out of here. Now, we take a look at Storm Tracker. If you were watching the first look a little while ago, a lot of this stuff is not making it to the ground, but in northern New York, yeah, some of it definitely is, like Saranac Lake, Lake Placid, Tupper Lake over toward Malone into Messina. It's been light, but I think we'll find some raindrops mixed in from time to time as well. Get set for that. So that blows out of here. Kind of a break tomorrow, and then we've got rain showers coming in later on Thursday, tomorrow night, then into Friday because of this system out here dropping a bunch of snow well to the west of us at this point. But the low is going to go north of us, and when that happens, that puts us on the warm side of the storm, and that's why we think it's going to be rain this time around. So some snow and rain showers tonight, warming temperatures, including tomorrow. So we step up tomorrow and then through Friday as well. And we will be watching for ice jam flooding around here, and I'll show you why that is. Watch what the temperatures do here, okay? This is Thursday morning. So tomorrow morning, temperatures in the 30s, popping up to near 50. Right in the Champlain Valley, to the south, even warmer than that. They don't dip much, meaning the temperatures by the time Friday morning rolls around, look at this later on Friday, mid-50s, and some, I think, getting near 60 degrees on that day. And because of that, we need to watch for ice jams. The rivers, if they rise some 3-4 feet, they could very well break up the ice that's out there right now, and there's a ton of it, and that's going to create some problems. So lots of snow melt expected. No major rainfall, however, we are going to find at least some Thursday night into Friday. For tomorrow, no rain. It's a mix of clouds, some sunshine, topping out at 50 degrees. And then Futurecast, that is some of the snow and light rain we're seeing now that actually leaves pretty early tonight. For tomorrow, clouds, some sunshine. Tomorrow night, watch what happens. Here comes some of those rain showers I was talking about by Friday. We'll take you through the day on Friday. Certainly looks like well under ½ an inch of rain for most of us that day, but temperatures are going to be popping. Forecast for tonight, rain, some snow showers around, not expecting much in the way of accumulation at all. 30s for some right in the Champlain Valley, or upper 20s, 26 degrees in Montpelier. And then for tomorrow, it's a mix of clouds, some sun, 50 right in the Champlain Valley, quite a bit warmer down to the south, at least mid-50s in Bennington. 50 is going to do you tomorrow, some rain showers late tomorrow night into Friday. Friday's going to be a breezy day with those showers. 56 degrees, that may be conservative. Some rain and snow showers on Saturday, early high 41. Temperatures going down. Hey, St. Patty's Day coming up Sunday, 33. Looks to be a pretty good day. Monday, I like it, 32. Tuesday, Wednesday, looking good as temperatures do come up. We may find a few rain or mountain snow showers on your Thursday, 43, but still looking pretty good the 2 days after that. That includes the beginning of next weekend.